What's going on, absolute scoundrels? It's your boy Justin, bringing you guys another episode of Pokemon Emerald Imperium. Hope everyone is doing great. I sure am. Let's hop right into it, guys. So we actually left off on a pretty good note. We're actually going to be going ahead and fighting May here at Route 110. So let's get right into it. What's going on, May? All right, Violet, let's do it. Let's go with a Shockwave here, baby. Switches right on the Whimsicott. That's a smart move. That's a smart move. Gosh, that just does so much damage, though. That's crazy. All right, we should be faster here. No, we're not. That's okay. It gets a free leech seed off. That's not a big deal. I'm going to go ahead and just get a U-turn out, though. Should do a decent amount of damage, and we'll get a switch out right now. I think ideally the person I probably most would want to go out into. It's a good question. Probably do want to go hippie here. I don't know why. Maybe probably shouldn't have maybe brought Koopa, but I think Koopa actually will match up pretty decently to Combuskin. So maybe not. All right, let's go for an Aurora Beam here. Another switch out. That's fine. Tang comes out. It makes sense. This is a Matang Eviolite with Tough Claws, which is just going to be really interesting. Do get the attack fall thing. That's pretty good. I'm going to go right on to Highball here. What's up, Reshiram? There's a Bulldoze. This should hurt, but again, shouldn't hurt too bad. Yeah, perfect. We'll lower our speed, though, unfortunately. I'm going to go here for a... Ooh, I wonder if I should just D-Rage. I'm going to go for one Fire Fang. I want to see if I can maybe get a crit or a burn or something like that. It just does so much damage, though, too. Maybe I should just continue to keep Fire Fanging. Okay, cool. Go for another one here. He is faster now. It's fine. Okay, beautiful. Take out Matang. That's great. Combuskin comes out here. I think that this would probably be a Scorching Sand. I mean, I did bring Mars for it. Yeah, I think I'd just go out into Mars here. Goes for a counter. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we just Water Pulse all day long with Mars. Hold on with the Focus Sash. It's an interesting animation for a Focus Sash. And we'll go for a Ancient Power. Maybe we can get the proc on the Ancient Power and we can just sweep here. Did not get so lucky. That's okay though. And yep, we'll just switch out right back into Hippie here. And this has been a relatively easy fight for us. Khufu is going to be interesting. He's still pretty decent. But I think we'll be fine, honestly. Perfect. Good job, Hippie. Crobat comes out. Okay. It's fine. We are going to switch out Crobat. Probably could just go out into Koopa. But I think the safe play is just go on the Violet. Wow, I'm surprised that didn't one time KO. That's crazy. Kind of forgot I actually had Berserk on Murata. I probably could have just Shockwave there. I would have done a lot of damage into Kubfu. But that's okay. We get an easy swap here. We'll just go right on to Absolute. For the scoundrels. For the scoundrels. Summon that Drought. Very nice. And then we just click, we click Aerialise actually. It's pretty free. It's good damage. It's a nice punch. Should hurt, but I don't see it hurting that much. Yeah. Absolute is just too strong for that to hurt, even with a Kubfu punching glove. Perfect. Get the crit, even though it don't matter. And then Crobat can't touch us with really anything, so we're just going to stay in. And it doesn't really matter what we click, but I'm just going to click Poison Tail. Perfect. And that will be May, guys. I think on Route 110 we do have a couple more fights here. Could be wrong, though. I know we do have Wally obviously coming up pretty soon in Mauville City, which we're gonna have to prepare for. Let me see here. Could have sworn we had one more fight. Mini bosses. Yeah, we do. Okay, perfect. Oh, we also get Fly too. Wow, I didn't know we got Fly that early. That's cool. Get some more items, which is nice. Perfect. Cool. We get all the fangs and we'll get some ice stone, black soul just. Okay. Weakness policy is nice. Very good. Thank you, man. Thanks for getting your butt kicked. Oh, level increase. Nice. Let's go ahead and do that too. Alright. Bag here. And infinite candy. Let's get everyone to 34. Perfect. Razor Wind. I'm good. I am good, Koopa. You don't need that. Cool. And highball. 34. Perfect. Alright. So I know we fought the Pokefan Isabelle. So I would assume that we're probably on to the next one, which would be Collector Edmund, which is a Ludicolo, Statland, and Clodsire. That's what I gotta assume that we're on. Is there any moves here that I learned that I would like to teach to somebody here? Poison Fang actually could be good on Koopa. I mean, Absolute, but he doesn't learn it. Okay, that's fine. Fly. Wow, Koopa, you learned Fly? It's actually kind of crazy. Since when can you fly? It's so weird to me. Okay, that's fine. That's not a big deal. Punches are good. That'll be good on our Machamp, but I don't need him right now, so no big deal. Okay, so there is Collector Edwin. Alright, so he's got a Ludicolo. Ideally I probably would start out with it's Water Grass. I could just start out with you, Absolute, honestly, at that point. Statland is there. Statland is there. I probably would just rock with Koopa. Can't really touch Koopa that much. And then Clodsire, that's just going to be Mars. So, yeah, I feel pretty good about the team. All right, let's go into Collector Edwin and see what we can do here. This, I would say, like, Route 110 seems to be more like Nugget Bridge is for Radical Red. which is the amount of fights that you have to kind of do here. I think there is 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 fights actually. Yeah, so a decent amount of fights that you kind of have to get through. Let's just go ahead and click Poison Tail here. Actually, no, we'll click Venus Shock. What am I talking about? This is good too, because I'm just getting rid of his Bubble Beam. So you can only really Mega Drain us or Aurora Beam, which probably will Aurora Beam us. It's super effective. Perfect. Okay, cool. And then, yep, we'll go ahead and Venus Shock here. Then we'll take out Ludicolo. Pretty free. This I'd have to assume is be a Clodsire. Yep, makes sense. This should be a Bulldoze here. I'm just going to go right down to Mars. Yep, that's fine. This won't really do much damage. Perfect. You can lower my speed all you want, Clodsire. You're so slow. But I do love you, though. And this is a Water Pulse for free. He does not have Water Absorb. He is unaware, actually. Wow, that did nothing. Because he just has such good special defense. His regular defense is not that great. Gets the Bulldoze off, though, on the Confusion. That's cool. Love when things don't go my way in that sense. Oh, also it was in the sun too. Okay, that's fair. I didn't think about that actually. Oh, he's got Black Sludge on. Nice. Okay, good for you. Yeah, we'll go for another Water Pulse here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Jeez. Louise, do we just hit hard? You want to hit yourself? Ooh, does not. Now he might be faster. Hopefully he doesn't recover if he is faster. No, he's not still. Wow, that's crazy. Cool. Pick up the KO there. That's awesome. Alright, so Clodsire is down. And now we have Stoutland. Gets the Intimidate off. This should probably be a Retaliate at this point. And that's why I'm going to go on to Koopa here, because he is Rock type and should resist this normal attack. Yeah, that's a crit too, which is just crazy to me. Landed a crit. I mean, it probably did way more than it should have at this point. But still, it's just not really worth it. We got to go into a defensive specialist here. Looks like Violet probably has the best defense at this point. Probably should have brought like a Bastio down. Honestly, it probably would have been smart to this fight for Stoutland. Alright, so I think it's just going to have to be a combination of people coming in and fighting here. He does have this Silk Scarf on too, which is kind of a pain in the butt, but it's alright. Alright, we eat that pretty decently. I do want to kind of play for that paralyzation. I think that could be huge, so I'm going to go for a Dragon Breath, actually. Didn't get it. There's the Retaliate again. Doesn't pick up the crit, which is good. Get the Citrus Berry proc, so we can definitely stay in for another attack. Even if he does get a crit, it will be okay. This should do a lot more damage now, obviously, because of the Berserk. Just Psychic Fangs. I'm surprised he went for that. That was an interesting play by him. And Dragon Breath will take out Stoutland, and that'll be the end of him. Perfect. Sorry about that, guys. My game just crashed a little bit, so I had to just go ahead and fix that. Alright, so we have to go into a new team here. We have Slowbro, Galarian, Crabnominal, Shiftry, and Lantern. Okay. Alright, so what I'm thinking here is I think I'm not going to bring Highball to this fight. I'm going to go ahead and bring our Jinx. I think maybe he can match up well with Crabnominal. We'll have to see. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and give you an item. Let's go ahead and give you a Citrus Berry, so you can stay a little bit healthy. Alright, so Violet most likely will probably match up against the Slowbro Galarian. Jinx against the Crabnominal, but kind of just like a, probably gonna have to be like a tandem of people at this point. I need a, no, what's Yachi? That's right. Let's go Yachi Berry. No, you don't really do anything. Okay, cool. All right, I think we're fine. All right, let's go ahead and get into this fight. All right, Violet, let's go, baby. All right, I think we try and play for a paralyzation on the Slowbro here. We don't get lucky and get it. That's okay, though. Okay, cool. All right, so Slowbro is gone. That is good. This should be Crabnominal coming in, trying to mess with us a little bit here. It's perfect. All right, this should be an Ice Punch, I believe. I'm going to go right on to Menashe. I want to see how well she takes this. Not terribly, honestly. Let's go for a Fake Out. Get free damage here. It's fine. And let's click Side Beam here. Just switch out. Probably should be Shift Tree, I would think. Yeah, okay. That's fine. All right, we'll go for an immediate switch out here. Just gonna go straight out into Hippie. Sucker Punch, perfect. Let's Aurora Beam here. That is good damage. Perfect, and we'll go for... That's fine. You can Sucker Punch all you want. Shift Tree. Alright, cool. Hippie takes down Shift Tree. We have next Crabnominal. Okay. I honestly think we might be able to just hang in here. Do have a Citrus Berry. We're pretty decent on... I'm going to try and hang in here. Only problem is obviously I don't have a move, right? Yeah. I don't have anything other than Aurora Beam. Okay, so I can't hang out in here then. Alright, this is going to just be a free switch into... I think I'm going to go out into... I'm going to go out into Menashe here. Switches out. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to Fake Out here. I'm going to take some free damage on Lantern. It's perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and switch out into Violet here, actually. Goes for an Icy Wind. Okay. It's fine. Get the Berserk. Special attack raise, which is big. We'll also get a Citrus Berry proc, which is also big. Okay, cool. And we're going to go ahead and click Shockwave here. This Lantern only has Water Absorb, so that's good. Okay, cool. Yep, and Lantern will be taken care of now. And then all I have to do is face against this Crabnominal, which is kind of a pain in the butt, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, this is a switch out. Switch out feels pretty free. I think it's gonna take a lot of different Pokemon here, so I'm gonna go into Koopa first here. This most likely should be a nice punch. For Mach Punch. Okay, it's fine. Alright. This will be a U-turn here. Although, I guess if I did kind of a resist that first one, maybe I'm actually gonna go for a pounce here. This should lower his attack. Or does lowers his speed, doesn't it? Ah, shoot, I thought it was gonna lower his attack. Oh, we do get the poison touch though, that's huge. That's pretty big actually. Alright, there's a nice punch. This will hurt. Doesn't KO though, which is good. We'll get a Citrus Berry proc, which is also nice. Alright, and we'll get some more damage off on you. Okay, let's U-turn now. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and switch right out into... I think Absolute should be able to do it. I mean, this is probably going to be a nice punch, but we're going to be faster and we could just air release and then probably just take him down here. Alright, so there's the Yachi Ice Punch. Like I said, that should hurt, but not terribly. Yeah, perfect. Cool. And then, yep, we'll just air release and I'll take care of Crabominable. Perfect. Alright guys, and right there we're gonna go ahead and end the episode. Again, once we get back into the next one, we'll be climbing up Route 110 headed to Mauville. And we got some exciting fights coming up ahead. But as always guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.